This footage from northern Mexico shows a security camera capturing a truly disturbing event. In the video, a massive flock of yellow-headed blackbirds suddenly plummets from the sky, seemingly out of nowhere. It's enough to make your skin crawl. It's a horrifying sight as hundreds of birds drop to the ground, lifeless. It's unclear what caused this phenomenon, but it leaves you wondering, what could have been chasing after these unfortunate birds? Some managed to escape the fate of their companions and flew away, but the lingering mystery remains. In an eerie video from 2017, a massive snake, defying expectations, skillfully ascends a towering tree with almost graceful elegance. Its size alone is enough to send shivers down one's spine, challenging the assumption that such a big creature could effortlessly conquer the heights. What lured this serpent to undertake such a perilous journey remains a mystery, as its intense focus suggests a compelling pursuit, hidden from our view. Maybe if the person videoing had continued, we would have seen what it was after. This horrifying footage, posted in June 2020 by a French resident, showcases a truly perplexing and enigmatic phenomenon that defies belief. The video captures a bizarre creature hovering on the sky. It's truly unsettling to witness such an otherworldly presence being documented on camera. And believe, if this wasn't captured, no one will believe it. But wait, is it just me, or does the creature look like a nightmarish centipede? This video reveals a shocking encounter involving snakes. This footage reveals a man holding a bag, which he opens, revealing a swarm of slithering snakes emerging from within. What adds to the disturbing nature of this scene is the man's seemingly fearless attitude as he disperses the snakes using his bare hands. It's an eerie sight, almost as if he's engaged in a ritualistic act, folding his hands afterwards as if he has made a sacrifice to some unknown entity. What are your thoughts on this unsettling incident? In this next video, an unidentified creature is captured on camera, seemingly dancing in a residential driveway. Initially, doubts arose, speculating that it might be a prank orchestrated by someone within the house. To unravel the mystery, Bobby, the son of the homeowner, was interrogated. However, he vehemently denied any involvement, leaving the true nature of the creature shrouded in uncertainty. Listen to the woman as she asks him if it was him.
Bobby, was that you in the video?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Definitely.
What could this perplexing presence possibly be? Do you have any ideas? This video, recorded in 2011 in California, USA, captures one of the most terrifying scenes I've encountered. Picture yourself driving through the night, only to witness two mysterious beings strolling through the eerie woods. One figure appears towering and imposing, while the other is smaller, probably a mother and her child. This clip shows two motorcycle riders innocently enjoying their ride, completely unaware of the terrifying presence lurking within the surrounding trees. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a mysterious creature emerged, striking fear into their hearts. The sight of this ghastly being startled one of the riders, causing him to lose control and crash. Without hesitation, the duo decided to pursue the creature, only to witness it darting away into the dense underbrush, vanishing from sight. I do not know what to call that creature, but if you do, let us know in the comments section. Some Portuguese workers at a construction site encounter a mysterious creature that defies explanation. The creature, standing at an imposing height of 7 feet, suddenly appears, leaving the workers bewildered and frightened. Its origins remain unknown, as it seemingly emerges from an undisclosed location. I'm very sure they called it a day after this experience. This particular clip was captured in an undisclosed location, but you can see a monstrous, spider-like creature relentlessly pursuing a car. Despite the car's attempts to escape, the creature persistently maintains a rapid pace, refusing to relent in its pursuit. Suddenly, to everyone's horror, the creature unleashes a mysterious substance from its mouth. The glass barrier of the car becomes a saving grace, protecting those inside from the unknown and potentially perilous nature of this substance. The true nature and consequences of this substance remain shrouded in uncertainty, leaving us all to wonder just how dangerous it could be. In Akron, Ohio, 2 women took a break from their lunch and witnessed something chilling. They noticed a peculiar creature digging in a graveyard and quickly captured it on camera. The footage reveals a shadowy entity with unnaturally thin arms, clearly distinguishing it from any human being. The 2 women recorded this video to share their encounter, leaving viewers filled with a sense of unease and uncertainty. Trust me, I'm one of those viewers feeling uneasy. This clip presents us with a hauntingly blurry image. It captures a seemingly innocent young child frolicking in the eerie depths of the woods. There is something cold about her as she appears ghost-like, evoking a sense of unease. Remarkably, the age of the child in the photograph matches that of a young girl who met a tragic end while playing on the train tracks that once traversed these very woods. Could she be the one? A group of dedicated researchers ventured into uncharted territory and uncovered something truly extraordinary. A mysterious being measuring approximately 4 feet in height emerged from the shadows. While its true identity remains undisclosed, this enigmatic creature possesses an uncanny resemblance to a fantastical character straight out of the silver screen. As you can see, the creature has elongated hands, feet, and ears, as if nature meticulously crafted them to excel in their purpose. Its appearance is more frightening as it looks like a human in some way. We can say it stands at the crossroads of the natural and supernatural realms. In this video, captured by a Filipino man at Bangor Farm, we are presented with the sigbin, a legendary creature deeply rooted in Philippine folklore. Known for its nocturnal predation, the sigbin is the embodiment of the enigmatic darkness. However, in this unnerving incident, the sigbin dared to emerge from its usual realm and ventured outside during the day. In a bold move, the man threw a handful of leaves in its direction, as if challenging the creature. To everyone's astonishment, the sigbin vanished swiftly. This next clip is truly disturbing. This gaunt, unearthly creature was seen lurking in the shadow at the lower tier of the stadium seats, its body hunched over in anticipation. One can't help but feel a sense of unease as this being slowly raises its head, revealing piercing, luminous eyes and ears that seem to jut out unnaturally. Its elongated limbs, feeble and frail, struggle to support its grotesquely bloated torso. The creature's movement is nightmarishly unsettling. It attempts to stand and walk, but its every step is accompanied by a ghastly gurgling sound as if it's choking on its existence. Finally upright, it stares dangerously at the cameraman, emitting a bone-chilling shriek that echoes through, leaving us to ponder on what happened next. In January 2020, a man went for a stroll in his neighborhood when a sudden loud crack caught his attention. Curiosity drove him to rush towards the source, but as he swiftly turned around, a scary sight awaited him. There in the mud was a skeletal figure resembling a mysterious and otherworldly creature. Without hesitation, the man grabbed a nearby stick and cautiously prodded the creature. To his astonishment, it reacted by skillfully scaling the roof, defying the laws of nature. Some builders stumbled upon this scary sight. Not just one, but 2 sets of otherworldly creatures. These unearthly beings are known as extraterrestrial birds, and trust me, there's no way you will see them without having nightmares for a whole month. They were eastern barn owls, a species eerily similar to the western barn owls commonly seen in Britain. But what made them so unsettlingly uncanny? The answer lies in their peculiar appearance. Take a closer look. You will notice that they are no longer mere chicks, but have transformed into young adults. This chilling video reveals a mass of dark and foreboding brown hairs. Don't tell me you believe these are hairs. These hairs, as it turns out, are not hairs at all. They are thousands upon thousands of legs, tightly intertwined in a cluster of harvestmen known as daddy longlegs. These creatures huddle together, creating a minuscule climate to shield themselves from cold as temperatures plummet. And sometimes they congregate to erect an impenetrable barrier of defense against extraterrestrial predators, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. There is a backstory for this clip, and I will try as much as possible to make it short. So a deer was struck by fate right before a man's dwelling, but instead of discarding the lifeless body, the man embarked on a journey to see its spectacle of decay by mounting a trail camera. As the harrowing time-lapse video unfolds, witness the metamorphosis. The lifeless creature swells grotesquely, engorged by the presence of a ghastly fly family. They alight upon the carcass, laying their eggs upon it. Putrefaction sets in, giving rise to an assortment of repugnant odors that taint the air. Slowly and relentlessly, the strands of hair accumulate upon the deceased creature, inching their way from one extremity to the other. Astonishingly, within a mere 5 days, the deer's flesh transformed into a skeletal frame. A man was driving at night when he stumbled upon a peculiar gathering of individuals dressed in eerie suits. The way they move, so unnaturally, sends shivers down the spine. But what makes it even more disturbing is their baffling choice of location: a desolate road in the dead of night. As if the presence of these suit-clad figures wasn't enough to make your blood run cold, the terror escalates when an ominous figure emerges from the darkness. A man adorned with a haunting deer mask suddenly materializes. What would you do if you were the driver? In the dead of night, a truck driver embarked on a lonely journey down a lonely forsaken road in Ukraine. Little did he know that he was about to encounter something unimaginable. As he navigated the desolate path, his eyes caught sight of a peculiar sight in the distance, causing him to instinctively reduce his speed. What he witnessed next plunged him into a realm of sheer terror. Amid the dimly lit road, this ghostly apparition materialized before him, taking on the form of a woman. The driver's heart raced as he struggled to comprehend the sight before him. Yet before he could gather his wits, the phantom abruptly fell to the ground, vanishing into thin air. We do not know what happened next, as the camera glitched immediately after she disappeared. This is a short story about what you've just seen. Kyra Henriksen noticed that her home had been taken over by some forces, and the scary sounds from the apartment made it worse. One night she heard the sound again, but this time from her children's room. She decided to go and check, and she found Legos on the floor. She initially thought that the children might have probably done it when playing, but when she reviewed the footage captured by the room's surveillance camera, her fears were confirmed. This footage, captured by a security camera outside a shop in Pangasinan, Philippines, unveils a nightmarish encounter with otherworldly beings. Initially, the road appears ordinary, deceivingly calm. However, what unfolds next will leave you trembling in fear. Is that a ghost? In October 2017, something truly horrifying unfolded in Eerie. It was a month filled with inexplicable events that left the entire town in a state of fear. The school shared a horrifying video that would forever haunt the minds of those who dared to watch. In the dead of night, the school's video began to play. Doors suddenly slammed shut with an ear-splitting force. The lockers, usually silent and still, violently shook as if possessed by an unseen malevolence. Helpless papers were ripped from their resting places, cascading down like a ghostly rain. And the most scary part, as you can see, no one was present to cause such chaos. At the Blue House pub in Hendon, England back in 2021, a moment was caught on camera. The footage reveals a glass seemingly toppling over on its own accord. But this was no ordinary occurrence. The pint glass teetered hesitantly, almost as if a sinister force was carefully nudging it towards the edge, until finally succumbing to gravity's pull. The contents of the glass spilt onto the floor, a haunting spectacle.